So today we'll be discussing about Nigeria's 2023 elections. Yeah, because in Nigeria we really have our elections after every 4 years. So the first election was 2019, which was also on February, while this year's one is also on February 2023. And as we know, presidential election, though we have many contestants for the presidential election, but we have three main contestants for the Nigerian presidential election, which is Ahmed, Bola, Tinubu, Atiku, Abubakar, and Peter Obi. That are the three major contestants for the Nigerian election. Though we have other contestants also for the Nigerian election. So in Nigeria, I guess the main contestants are always from the major political parties, I guess if I'm not mistaken, there are more than 50 political parties in Nigeria, and now as of then we don't only have two major political parties, which is mostly the APC and the PDP. But now we're now having three major political parties, that's the APC, the PDP, and the Labour Party. So in Nigerian elections, like as I said earlier, it's mostly after every 4 years. And this election, I feel it's going to be different from a normal Nigeria election. Like, it's going to be different. Like, I'm seeing like different signs which shows that it's going to be a different election, normal, unlike the normal presidential election we normally do. First of all, as a result of presidential election, they have to bring a new currency. Like, when I heard about the new currency first, what really came to my mind was like, the new currency is actually, because I know that mostly politicians, they mostly have excess money, whereby they mostly store most of them in their underground houses and some other place which they think can be safe for them to avoid these EFCC balavas and other stuff. So I feel like the change of the currency is as a result of the election due to, okay, fine, no, those ones that they have money on the ground, as a result of change of currency, those monies will become worthless and useless. Like, you won't be able to use it in order to buy people's votes. I feel don't have a fair and fair election this year, unlike our normal elections. That's what I feel. I want to know what you also feel. Like, you feel this year election is gonna be different from normal year, from our normal elections other years. Now let's go back to our contestants, like our three major contestants for this year's election. That's the Ahmed, Tinubu, Abubakar, Atiku, and Peter Obi. So who do you really feel will be the president of Nigeria? Like, who do you really feel will win this 2023 election? I feel majority of the Southerners and Easterners are mostly thinking Peter Obi, due to his 1 million walk, something like that. I guess we're doing that rally, 1 million walk for Peter Obi. I guess, to me, I feel like Peter Obi mostly have he has people supporters mostly from this eastern part of Nigeria and the southern part of Nigeria, but I don't feel he actually have supporters like really have supporters that well in the northern part of Nigeria. The northerners, like, I feel like in Nigeria's election day, the northerners do have the highest votes. Like, the northern part of Nigeria do have the highest votes, and I feel like, I don't know, most persons are always thinking, they are thinking like, this is election, Peter Obi for president, Peter Obi for president. Fine, no, Peter Obi for president, Tinubu for president, Atiku for president, anyone you're going for is still okay, it's still fine by you. But let's come to think of it, fine, I think Peter Obi is going to have more votes in this eastern part of Nigeria, in this in this eastern part of Nigeria and the southern part of Nigeria, due to, fine, no, we are tired of our previous leaders. We want a new leader from a different religion, from a different tribe, something like that. That's the major reason why. That's what I feel like. That's the major reason what this eastern and northern and the southern part of Nigeria really wants. But in the northern part of Nigeria, I don't really feel Peter Obi has more supporters, like much persons at the northern part of Nigeria. That's what I feel. I don't feel the way we are coming out for Peter Obi in this southern parts. I'm not sure that's the way he's receiving from the northerners. Like, I'm not sure that's the way he's receiving from the northerners. And also Bola Ahmed Tinubu, we'll be surprised. We don't know who the president is going to be, but I don't really want to say what I want to say. Like, let's just leave it till after the presidential results, like after the INEC has decided and after the INEC are done saying the results. For Bola Ahmed Tinubu, just some weeks before the presidential election, we're hearing INEC discovered 400 billion naira notes in his underground house. Like, what is he doing with 400 billion naira notes in the underground house? And Nigeria has to start crying. Crying. for no money in the country. The banks are no longer issuing currency. You can't make transfers, you can't do anything, and somebody has 400 billion naira notes in his underground house. Like, what can we say? What can we say? I'm not really trying to say at Tinubu is something, or Tinubu is not this, Tinubu is not that, but it is half. They said, according to what I heard, they were like, that's half of the money, or that's like that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's even the amount. No, I wouldn't really say that 400 billion naira note to be the amount. Let me just say, like, that's half of the money they printed for Nigerians. That's just in one person's house, and the people are crying. There's no money. There's no this. There's no that. I'm just like, fine. I just pray that if at all he becomes the president, like, he's going to make things better for the country. I'm just saying, if at all he becomes the president, because I don't know who's going to be the president. It's gonna make things better for the country, but I just feel like it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. There's not how that Nigerians will be crying for money, and somebody already have like in his underground house. But we don't know. We don't know. So for Bola Tinubu, I don't know. Most persons are coming out for Bola Tinubu. Like, most persons like him. Most persons, but I'm not. I don't really. I'm not here to say who I'm going for and who I'm not going for. Do you understand? But I feel, to me, I'm feeling like Bola Ahmed Tinubu will have more supporters from the northern part of Nigeria. Like, I feel his hair will have more supporters from the northern part of Nigeria, and also from the Muslim family. That's what I feel based on this 2023 election. Based on this century, that's what I feel. But I don't know. I'm not the INEC. I'm not the one to say the results and everything. I just feel Nigerians should all exercise our civic rights. You should go out and vote for who we want to be the ruler, or to rule Nigeria. I don't feel like, while voting, let's just have our future at hand, like our future at heart while voting. Because you can't just vote, fine, they bribe you, they give you 10,000 naira or 5,000 naira at the voting sites, and just go and vote for, because they gave me 5,000 naira, let me go vote for this other political party because they gave me 5,000 naira. Okay, fine, no, will you use the 5,000 naira for 4 years? Like, will you use it 5,000 naira, or would they be giving you money till their tenure expires, or till they are done with their tenure? You just feel like, if I have to vote, let us actually vote for who we think will take Nigeria to a better heights. Like, fine, like if I wasn't going to vote, then let's just have Nigeria start like the price of fuel. Just imagine, initially fuel from 160 to 165, gradually it went to 400. It went to 400, like 700, but as of now I think it's coming down to 300 and something. Like, it's at 300 and something. Most places 290, I think so. But I feel like, if we're going to vote, if we're going to exercise our civic right, we shouldn't just vote based on, okay, well, this party gave me money. We should vote based on the future of Nigeria. We should have the future of Nigeria at heart while going to vote, because we are both in this country together. You can't just go and, okay, fine, they bribed you to vote, they paid you to vote, you vote for a social person, and you still come back the next day and still be suffering for the person you voted for. Like, that's not right. You feel whoever I think is right for you to vote for, that is Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if it's Peter Obi. But I feel if it's Peter Obi or Atiku, whoever I think that will take Nigeria to a greater heart, that really have Nigeria at heart, that's who that's who I think you should vote for. Nobody should tell you, go and vote for this, so this person will do this for you. 10 years later, you see nothing from the person. You'll be like, I wish I knew, I wouldn't have voted for this. I wish I knew, I would have voted for this. Nobody going to, yeah, I wish I knew. I've asked the president has entered the city, and will have nothing to say to whatever that's going to happen during his tenure and till his tenure expires. So I feel now it's our time to exercise our civic right. Now it's our time to show that we are Nigerians. So we are tired of this suffering. We are tired of this no currency, like no naira notes. We are tired of this increment in fuel price. We are tired of the high exchange of dollar. We are tired of the like, there are many things for us to be tired of in this Nigeria. Do you understand? There are many things for us to be tired of in this Nigeria. So we need to take that at heart while going to vote for our president this coming election. So I want to know, who are you going to vote for this election? Are you going to vote for Bola? Are you going to vote for Abubakar, Atiku, or you're going to vote for Tinubu? Who are you voting for this election? I want to know. Should you be write down who you're going to vote for this election, or who you'll be voting for, or you voted for this election in the comment section below. I'm going to all the comments. I want to know who you're going to vote for this 2023 presidential election. So over to Atiku Abubakar. Yeah, he was once vice president, I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he is. He was once the vice president of Nigeria during Obasanjo's regime. Yeah, and it also got and during this last presidential election, that's our 2019 presidential election, he ran for the president of Nigeria under PDP political party, and he lost to Buhari. And now he's coming back again on still under PDP for the presidential election. Yeah, he has faith. Like, you have to need to have faith. So I don't really know if is he going to win or is he going to still lose. We don't know till after the INEC has finalized the results and called the results to know who's going to win this election. But I feel, as I'm still saying, if you think Atiku is the man for the job, Atiku is the man for Nigeria, you're free to vote for him. You're free to vote for him. Just so that's why voting have Nigeria's heart. Why voting? No, don't just vote because they give you 5,000 naira. I said it earlier. Don't just vote because it has 5,000 naira. So that's about Atiku Abubakar. So back to Peter Obi. Peter Obi, everybody, Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi, Peter Obi. We want Peter for president, Obi for president, obedient and useful citizen of Nigeria. We want to be obedient and useful citizens of Nigeria. Fine, no, we are all obedient and useful citizens of Nigeria. But if you think Peter Obi is the man for the job, or you can still vote for him. But if you think Peter Obi, if you Peter Obi enter, or you don't he's going to do this and do that too, please do. As I was saying earlier, you need to have the country at heart before voting. You need to have the country at heart before voting. Don't go and vote and later start regretting that I wish I knew I wouldn't have voted for this. And I know I don't know to just now is the time for us to make the right decisions at the night of the citizens of this great country in order to make our country better. If you think fine, if PWB enters the seats, the price of fuel is going to increase. If PWB is going to reduce, sorry. If you think if PWB enters the seats, the price of fuel is going to reduce, this hardship is going to reduce. Like, he's going to really create job opportunities for the young youths, like in many, and also develop Nigeria in all ways and all angles. If you think PWB is a man for the job, fine, vote him. Just vote whoever I think is a man for the job, and whoever I think have Nigeria at heart, not going to post for his selfish interests. You don't understand? Because I feel most politics nowadays, most politicians will just give you sweet words. When they get there, they forget about the interest of the country and the interest of the people. They just feel about they are there to embezzle all the money for themselves and their family. But please though, let's not vote somebody that who will enter the seat will start crying with the masses, but the ones that will be suffering, because anything that they do there, it doesn't concern them, but the ones that always suffer for it. These fuel increments, I'm not sure it's affecting any of these politicians. We are the ones that the fuel increment is affecting. This no money, no currency, it's not affecting them. We are the ones it's affecting. I feel like most of them, so it's not since it's only Ahmed that we Bola that we saw, Bola Tinubu that we heard that she has an underground house and have 100 billion. I'm not sure. Most of them also have their own underground houses, and they have their own money in their underground houses. So we that don't have money inside underground houses, please, so it's better for us to vote wisely this 2023 election. Like, we are the future of this country, and if we stand together, we're going to take this country to greater heights. So I feel I've said enough due to this presidential election. As I said earlier, please drop whoever you think will win this presidential election. Like, if you feel it's Peter Obi that's going to win, no, drop it in the please drop it in the comment section. If you feel it's Tinubu that is going to win this presidential election, do well to drop it in the comment section. And if you also feel it's Atiku Abubakar that is going to win this Nigerians 2023 election, do well to drop it in the comment section. I'll be going through all your comments. So I love you all, my dear viewers. Like, be so good. I love you all for listening. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and keep up the amazing content. You're highly welcome to this channel, and this channel is created just and only for you. Thank you, my dear viewers. See you in our next video. Bye for now.